Welcome back, everyone, to the Everything Must Turn Green campaign with me, Dwarf Pete. Where in the last episode, we conquered some more filthy humans, specifically of the Corvurian variety. And we started the process of coalition breaking, which we are going to finish today. But before we begin that, I've been wanting to try something for a while now. And I believe it is in the transmutation category? Nope. Yes, it is. I want to make a homunculus. Which is the perfect familiar, the perfect servant, the perfect companion, a being made of pure alchemy. And it's alive! It's alive! So saith the mad alchemist, but we all know, in the law of alchemy, something greater must be given. And what's greater than lives? We have plenty of those. Those are cheap and big commodity. So what is a homunculus? A homunculus, or a group of homunculus called a... I was going to make a Geeson joke here. A homunculus is the ultimate construct, an artificial being brought to life through pure alchemy alone. Perfect homunculi, more often than not, take the idealized form of its creator's race, aka a bag of bones. And while they have a telepathic bond and undying loyalty to their creator, unless their creator proves otherwise, they are fully sentient and independent beings. Homunculi do not reproduce nor age, but if well maintained, they can be preserved indefinitely, just like Relgakk. So I'm curious to see what that actually gets us. I think it's an heir? I can't say I've ever actually casted it myself. Also on the agenda, get out of this war. Shoo, dwarves. I truly do not care. And I did that because I realized if I didn't... are we in a coalition with you? Ball. Nuts. Relgakk's not happy about that. So we might as well do our due diligence and burn. Ring of Fire. Main reason we ended that war is because I realized my subject is gonna get converted. That's not so good. That's not supposed to happen. He cannot be converted to the non-true faith. Bad idea. So we're gonna solve that for him. While also destroying the crap out of Tugund-Darkakh for like the 5th time, probably, today. Oh, thank goodness. None of that. No, you can't. You definitely cannot be converting my subject. It is so not cool, man. However, I will let him siege his self down. Don't care enough to do it for him. And yes, please, give me the money. Oh. Alright. So, you want to do a male homunculus? We're going to need a bit more clay, says the apprentice. The first step in creating life is determining the sex of said life. A hump of clay sits within your study, awaiting your decision. I mean, since we're a lich, I don't think Relgakk cares. I'm curious what the androgynous decision gives, because I don't actually know if EU4 can do any other genders other than male or female. That'll be interesting to see. I'm curious how the game handles it. They might be an advisor? Gosh, I don't know. So, the human form is a thing of divine beauty. A mage must be both scientist, artist, and priest to replicate such divinity. So saith Galan, the architect. With enchanted scalpel in one hand and magic-ready clay in the other, the transmuter must perfect the body of the homunculus before giving it life. In most cases, the homunculus is given the ideal physique of their race. After all, why not strive for perfection? And we can choose a standard physique of an orc, or we can pick up an absolute unit of an orc. And I'm gonna pick the one that gives me the most memes. And still yet, I am out of ways to make the money. Okay. I could pick up the next idea set. Give myself a dwarf diplomat that does another diplomat that does Jack Diddley and squat. But I'll pass on that one. Okay, so what do I want to take from Bladebreaker? Money. War reps would be good. And let's look here. It's all green orc. That's actually really enticing. That being said, I would have to convert all of it. But it is good land. Perhaps I just want to enclose him. I don't know if I even really want a big war. Or a big truce. Because I'd like to fight him immediately after we get out of the coalition with these boys. So, with that in mind, I'll take his money. We'll get a truce with him until 57, so that gives me roughly 10 years to work on things, to bust down the coalition, which I think is quite possible. So yeah, we'll just go with that. That seems like a very reasonable thing. And finally, oh, there is a deity in the Fae. We can embrace the institution. Oh my goodness. Tech, it flows. The spice flows. Once more. Oh my goodness, I can't say how long I've waited to do that. It reunited and it feels so good at last. Okay, we got rebel problems. Let's solve that, team. And we will get to work pouring every dang piece of land we just got. Okay, so now that we've got that set up... Actually, please don't take my capital. I worked hard to... I did not want to get that taken. Again. That was most embarrassing the last time. Why do I have a fort here? No. Terrible idea. Get rid of it. Relgakk does not like spending money, because then he has to transmute more. Perhaps the homunculus will help us in that endeavor. Okay. How is the economy doing? I'm afraid to ask. Not terribly, actually. It's mostly just the forts that are holding us back. Granted, we would have almost entirely free army if we went undead, but I'm still really enjoying orcs. And man, I can't wait till they make this canon change. It's so painful which one you go for. Even though they both suck in this early stage of the game. Oh, actually, please tell me none of this is getting cored. Good. This is going to my totally most loyal vassal of Mass Butcher. Now, I'm curious on this, hon. Alright, 86%, 85%, 84%. He doesn't seem that happy to be getting to dwarf land, huh? Maybe because it's so unfull of dev. Still, 77%. Alright. And I've been wanting to... I'm curious if I pay the 10% of their income or if they pay me it. Okay, we're... It's a bit hard to determine this. She'll do it either way. In the meantime, though, let's... Ooh, this is actually kind of a hard one. Where do we expect the new troops to be needed? When I declare the coalition, I immediately want to go after these... Oh, crap. That's not good. That's really not good. So the rest of the world just became... Oh, gosh. What? This is... How did that happen? How do you have... What? That doesn't make any sense. What? What? That doesn't make any sense. What is going on here? Oh, this is strange. The command looks all big and powerful, but he's got some holes in him. Weird. Meanwhile, Jadari owns more holds than they do anything else. Alright, but I think we're just gonna get started with this coalition war right now. After we apparently give up 100 free Diplo. And give this final province to S. Butcher. That would be quite helpful. Since we got the extra diplomat, I suppose we can prove with our subjects whatever good that will do. And pretty soon here we will actually be able to choose a third thingamabobber. A third idea set. To which I am thinking... I don't know. Trade, maybe? Something. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Got 4 armies lined up here. Let's make sure everybody's up to the force limit. That would be good, first off. Second order of business is getting you guys some cannons. Cannons are good, and I like cannons. Mostly so you don't get so slowed down trying to conquer your way through to Railskulker. Railskulker's armies we can beat real easily because he's just a wee little goblin. That... Ooh, that is tempting though. That's the next... I can restore a hold? How? That doesn't make any sense. That really doesn't make any sense. No. No. Holds are an abomination to nature. Shan't be done. Okay, so what we'll do is send you over here to crack open some eggs. Maybe you want to send them to the elves. Let's just get this started. I suppose the real question is, who do I want to declare on? And there's a lot of choices here. Okay, well, let's take a look at it from the guise of where our money is going to be doing. So, long-term plan, we want to control these 2 nodes so we can push these 3 into here. Meaning we would also potentially want Rannon because it controls both the upstream of Goblain and Flooded Coast. Okay. So, in that case, I would declare on Barumond, but we have a truce with him, which is good. So then in that case, we still want to expand into Escann, meaning Oh man, I thought I was in a truce with you. That sucks. I thought I was outside of a truce. Okay. So then I think Estil seems very fair then in that case. Because we don't really want to take in the Middle Island just yet, but we can if we have to. Also, the reason I don't really like this coalition is we're going to be surrounded on dang near just about every side here. Got one area where they want to attack us from. Oh boy. Two areas, actually, because they can't get... You know what, let's improve with you. I don't want you to give them mill access. Alright, so Estil it is. No need to beat around the bush. Let's have fun. Oh boy, here we go. And just as I thought, their armies suck. So what we want to do is instantly get started. That's good, that's good. It's very good. They can't come at us from our capital. Admittedly, though, we are going to take a lot of punishment. But we're just going to do what we did last time, and hopefully we should be okay. Nothing bad has ever happened to Relgakk, right? Okay. So I'm thinking this will be a two-pronged attack. We'll go through here. These guys will siege over here. I should have picked the Unseelie there, did I? Ooh, I did the right one! Yay! Wasn't even paying attention. And oh my goodness, what's going on here? Okay, every construct must have a power source, something that gives it life. Beginner's Guide to Constructs. In the case of homunculi, it is known as the control heart. One could call it the CHU, the Central Heart Processing Unit. Something that is beyond a simple origin of energy, but instead something that acts as the living core of the being. The heart, despite its moniker, also functions as the brain. Without it, the homunculus cannot achieve true sentience. Creating the control heart is the most time-consuming part of the homunculi process, and requires great amounts of magical energies and spells to imbue the heart with an artificial soul. And we can give away 18k troops, which is really painful right now, or just some straight-up points, things that we make in abundance. I think you know what I'm going to pick. And in the meantime, we really need to start winning some battles. Screw the elves, take their money. You do not need my orders to do so. Oh, and I spy some interesting opportunities here. Alright. And I suppose now is a great time to take this. The Fae are notoriously fickle, and even the best scholars cannot determine whether their courts are utterly disorganized or simply organized at levels beyond mortal comprehension, while the Emerald Horde grows more Fae with each passing day and year. New leaves on the world tree and sip from Fae Realm Springs, we cannot quite mimic the court's style and must impose some level of order on the Emerald Horde. Like a strand of jewels linked together, the Emerald Council shall bring together those of us most blessed by the Fae and closest to the Fae Realm, and lead Tugund-Darkakh in the wars that await, and to the Golden Age that faces us. And I'm doing this because we get a really good general. That's what's important to me. I suppose he has siege specialists, so that gives him ability. Excellent! That is exactly what I was hoping for. That is also exactly what I was hoping for. Him winning the fort was not what I was hoping for. Oh, but it being on 100 defenders is what I was... is what I was hoping for. Okay, cool. Ooh, and we can do a little pincer. I did a quick check back to my capital there to make sure I didn't get insta-gibbed. And now we've just got to fight over in Escann. Got the full might of the army with us, I think. You can head over there. Maybe you'll get there in time. Woof, why do I have a negative 50 penalty? Ugh. Ooh, whatever the case, we can't let him take back, what's-his-face's capital. That would be most annoying. Speaking of annoying, the halflings are here. And they've been stack-wiped. Good riddance, I say. Oh, goblins, my favorite army to fight. It's because goblins have none morale. Oh, wow, gotta hand it to him. He does have some morale. Wait. Don't tell me you did not. I see something that gives him 5% morale here that he should not have. Huh? Strange. I could have sworn that was the ancestor worship buff. Okay. I got my eye on you, AI. I got my eye on you. Alright, there's Verkal-Khazanad. And I think you are more important... Protecting the capital, yes. Stack wipe them, then I'll decide what your next course is. In the meantime, we got some Gawedi soldiers that think they're the stuff. Yeah, no, Gawed, your army sucks. And it's gone now. Okay, so we'll do a little switcheroo on him. Nice! He got to Dax before Dax screwed me over. It's good work, mercenaries. Good work. Excellent. Okay, so I'm not actually sure if I want to take down Estil in this war, but either way, we needed to fight this. We need to get rid of them. And our movement speed makes us perfect for dealing with enemies. He says as he loses a fort. Still, it's not... Ooh, that's going to be a big battle. It's going to be a true test of us. Ooh. Well, that's good, but not what I'm looking. Still need them. Alright, though, we did win the battle, so that's good. And that's another stack wipe, which is always welcome news in the court of Relgakk. Speaking of the court of Relgakk, you need to go there. You can just siege down that guy's capital. That would be helpful. Don't you do it! Don't you take it back! Don't you... Kill you for that. If he doesn't kill me first, jeez. Oop, there goes Akatbar. That's painful. That's a painful loss. Okay. 36%. I'm definitely feeling it. I want out. I want out. Let's close. It is very close. And we got some dwarves here. We just took out some elves. That's good. Took out some more elves. Okay, maybe we can trap them. One thing's for certain, though, we can't lose our inner line of forts. That would be too painful to work with. That's definitely a good battle. It's a very good battle. We got them trapped. Okay, they fled. That's excellent. We even stack wiped them. And our vassals love us. Okay. We need his capital. It's just that simple, I suppose. Alright, with... Alright, I'll spend a little bit on generals. These are some sorry sacks of generals, because we need the manpower badly. I reckon if we can take his capital, we can just leave the war. On that note, I will try and hit the goblin capital. Oh, we could just go right now. I want to be a little bit greedy. I want to see if I can extend this truce timer just a little bit. Because that would be real beneficial to me. Alright, we'll blast a hole in here. Oh gosh, there goes the printing press. That's not gonna make anything easier. And if I take the little derp's land, that should be very sufficient. Oh, there's his capital, okay. What does that get me? 4 reps would be amazing. Yes, good. We can take that much. Which gets us a truce until 57 flat. I want more, but we're nearly out of manpower. Plus, we're not in a good position right now. So, we will stay at that. 136k, of which 45k of ours was lost to attrition, to 480k of theirs. Quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, main reason I did that is because we could really use the next mill tech. Speaking of which, we don't need this many crappy generals. We definitely don't need generals focused on fire. It's terrible. Get out of that. Oh, there goes our manpower. Oh well. Okay, well, I have seen quite a bit of... Oh yeah, look at this. Lots of emerald orcs. All over the place. Granted, Escann's probably a flaming mess. Yeah, Escann's still a flaming mess, but it's my flaming mess. Same with Dustin. And, our side of the bulwark. But out of curiosity, who does that allow me to attack now? Okay, we can attack Hammerhome. which would get me into a... Oh. I could finish off the Count's League. That's quite good. Alternatively, I can fight Rowan March of all people. Wait, I have Conquest. Oh yeah, but I wouldn't be able to hold any of it. Interesting. I'll have to think about it. I have to think about it. Same with the idea set. We're good on points. Maybe it's enough. Maybe it's a military idea group just because I'm getting so skittish about winning. But then the question then becomes, do we want to further keep pushing our morale advantage, of which we are starting to slip, but then again, we do still have a massive amount. Speaking of morale, when's the next one? 15, so not for quite some time. So there's a case to be made for defensive. Also in defensive, it would give us fort defense, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, 20%, which would negate our problem with being an orc military. So that's good. Any interest? Defensive diplomatic gives us relations. Ooh, that's permanent points for us. Alternatively, we could go quantity, which I think our armies are good enough, we just need more of them. To that point, offensive would also be good, because it would give us the land force limit modifier, but the discipline, which would also help reduce casualties. But I think that's enough kind of talking through strategy for right now. And in fact, I think that's a good stopping point for today as we... Oh man. That looks actually pretty good so far. I like that. But as always, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.